Hello and welcome to my guide on how to paint portraits. My name is Eike and this video is going to be a basic tutorial for beginners in which I'm explaining how to get the right proportions, colors and achieve a realistic feel of depth. So take your pencils and let's start. At first, start with a circle and draw a middle line through it. Divide the middle line in 3 equal parts, then pull a horizontal line through the middle of the face and one through the middle of the mouth to nose region. Then start drawing in the nose, eyes, mouth and everything else like I do in the video. Keep in mind that the face is as wide as 5 eyes. You could fit one more eye between the eyeballs and the mouth is as wide as the distance between the middle points of the eyes. Then start drawing in your forehead, cheekbones and ears. The ears find their place between the line of the eyes and the nose. Then draw in your hairline and you're done. I'll just go briefly over the side profile, because it's basically the same we've done so far. The only rules we have to apply is that the ears lay on the middle line of the head, and that's basically it. Keep in mind that these are just guidelines, not rules. Every face looks different, and if you really want to improve your drawing, you should draw from life. This is what helped me the most. Okay, now let's get to the fun part. I already prepared a sketch and my 2 main colors for light and shadows. When you finished your sketch, start blocking in lights and shadows. Make sure to take a big brush because this will help you not to get lost in details. Shadows are hard and especially hard to imagine. Take photos, or friends and family if they are willing to, and use them as a reference. This will help you to get a better understanding where light hits the skin and where it doesn't. When you're finished with the main colors, take a third color for off-light or reflected highlights. This is a light that was reflected by a nearby surface. That could be a wall, the clothing, or even the skin. So of course the color depends on the surface that was reflected. Off-light is most common under the nose, eyelids and the chin, but it always depends on where your light is coming from and what is nearby. In this painting my reflected highlights come from the skin, so it has an orange hue. After you're done with the off-light, it's time for some midtones. These will help to get a better feel for the form of the forehead and where the temples begin. Also, you get some more dimension into the face by getting a bit darker tone on one side of it. You can also define the form of the nose as well as the philtrum and the lower lip muscles. After that, create some highlights again with your light skin tone and then get a real dark color depending on your light situation, either reddish, purple, brown or blue, and set some detail lines. Add a real light highlight onto all the parts that are exposed to direct light, like the cheekbones, nose and forehead, with a small brush. After that, go in with your darkest color again and fade in some real dark shadows between your eyebrows and eyes, into your nostrils, under the lips and your chin. The face still looks very unfinished. To change this, paint in the eyeballs in a grey blue and don't forget the shadows. These are important, otherwise the eyes would just look flat. Add the iris, paint a dark edge around it and fade into a light tone. This gives the illusion of it being concave. Don't work too much on the neck. Just paint in some basic shadows and midtones. Highlights draw too much attention, so we leave them out. After that, paint in some reflected highlights on the dark side of the face to create a bit more feel for a curve. It's a small detail, but it goes a long way. In the end, add detail and hair. There's not much more to say about that, except try it and maybe don't overdo it. I didn't add that much hair in this painting because it was more about the face. I'll upload a video on this topic at some point in the future and put a link into the description. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them as a comment. I'll make sure to answer them. For now, have a great morning, day or evening, and I hope to see you next time.